Hey guys, how are we doing today? Welcome to episode 9 of Mountain Blade Bannerlord. And when left off, actually I did make an episode yesterday, but the voice turned out to be demon voice again, which is really weird. So I didn't upload. I just went to bed after I did that. I was like, all right, we'll do 2 episodes on Saturday, 2 episodes on Sunday, and we'll get through it. But what you missed from the last episode that I didn't post, because of the bug, I don't know what it is, but for some reason it just bugs out. I gotta fix that. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. We got another companion. So I'm actually going after another one too. But I'll show you our new companion, and I actually decked him out too in that episode, but we got Bannerlord Coalbiter. So he's actually a pretty good fighter, and I'll show you his skills. He has got 150 in one-handed, 200 in two-handed, and 170 in polearm. So right now I don't have him I didn't give him a two-handed because he's got nothing more to learn. It looks like the learning rate is 0. I could put a focus point in there, and that would help him get up, but I figure there's a lot of free points here if we can get him to fight. So, and he's still got 4 focus points, and we're going to make him a fighter. And he's good with athletics, so I didn't put him on a horse. We're going to continue to level up athletics and see how far we can take him. And he's going to be like a bodyguard and kind of follow us around. So I think he'll be very, very good when it comes to doing these 2 quests. So, and the 2 quests are right here, that we got to find the banner pieces. And like I said, I didn't want to fight, so I want to see if I can get some really good companions, deck them out, and have them do the fighting for me. So we're kind of on that. And we're going to do some trading in this episode as well. We're going to head up this direction, stop by some towns, do a little trading, and see how it goes. I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's raining here where I'm at, but that's okay. I don't mind the rain. We're not going to get any troops. I think we're good. We're covered. Let's see what we've got here. I feel like there was a patch that came out, and I feel like some of the prices have gone up. So I don't know if that's the case. I haven't read the patch notes, but salt is actually a really good deal here, so we're going to buy quite a bit of salt. Tools, usually I can get those for under 100, but I don't know. Maybe I can't anymore. So we'll take a couple of those. Silver ore I can find around 100, and I think that's going to be it. What can we sell here? Jewelry? I bought that for pretty cheap. I think I bought that for like two something, so I'm going to get rid of that. Clay I bought for pretty cheap. I'm going to get rid of a little bit of that. And butter, I'm going to get rid of some of that. Okay. Looks like, oh, hardwood is very, very expensive here. We're going to dump that. Charcoal seems to be very high price here, so I don't know if I need 30 charcoal. I know we were doing some crafting, but I'm going to make a little bit of money off of that. The hogs, I can definitely get rid of those because I bought those at like 30. Might get rid of a couple more. And I think that should be good for this town. I noticed my trade skill is leveling up quite a bit slower as well. So I used to be getting, if I was in 2,000-3,000, in profits on that, I would get 1 or 2 trade skill, but now it's kind of down. We can kind of see what our learning rate was. At one point it was like 11, and now it's down to 8.35, which is still really high, so it should be going, progressing, but it's 10,000 XP to get to the next level, so it's definitely a little bit slower of a process. We're going to head over to this town here. Do some trade. And the tools are a little bit of a profit. I'm going to sell a couple of them. Clay is definitely a profit. I'm going to sell some of that. And silver ore. What did I buy that for? I bought that for about 100, so we're going to get rid of that. Okay, and the hogs I'm going to get rid of as well. Some of them anyway. And is there anything cheap here? I could probably get more. Our inventory is very, very low right now. We're only 4,700 of 13,000, so I definitely want to get stock up on as much as I can. I'm definitely going to buy the butter, because this area, the butter seems to be very cheap. I think that's a joke from Warband. One of the kings was called the Bannerlord, because all the villages, I think, produced a lot of butter in his original territory. And I think that's probably hardwood I can get for cheaper than that. Hides, that's not the greatest deal. Iron ore in the 30s is not bad. I'm gonna probably buy all of that, and we'll buy some velvet too. Why not? We'll just buy it out. Okay. Moving on. So, we did hit clan tier 3 too. So the 3 enterprises that I own have been getting quite a bit of money. They're still level 1. I don't know if that's implemented in the game yet, but they're all doing pretty good. We'll see how they go up. We're gonna get that perk that gives us plus 25% production, so that'll be nice as well. Now that we hit clan tier 3, I think we can buy another business, so we might do that as well. And then probably some point this weekend, I want to play around with the caravans. So we'll definitely get some caravans started. I just gotta find. I went through all the companion list, and there was no one that was good in trade. So I'm kind of keeping my eye out as the companion list grows. As more you play the game, it seems to do that. I'll keep an eye out for a trading companion, and I'll keep an eye out for a blacksmith companion. All right, we are here. We're here where this fighting companion is going to be. So I'll probably list this as the episode is fighting companion. And we ended up getting 2. So that other guy was really good in fighting, and then this guy should be pretty decent as well. So we'll see how it goes. Iron ore, that's a pretty good price. We'll sell a little bit of that. Velvet, we made a profit off of that, so I'll sell a little bit. Actually, what did we pay for that? 200. Did we pay 100 for velvet? I think we paid 200 for velvet. So let me get some of that velvet back. Actually, let's do a reset there. It's always good to do that. And then sell a little bit of that. We'll sell 1 velvet. How about that? Okay. And linen, I'll buy a little bit of that. I gotta readjust to the prices. I think they're slightly different now. They seem to be a little bit higher. Butter is a good deal here, so I'm gonna purchase all of it. Dates have really gone up in price. I remember buying dates around 30 or 40. Okay. And we're going to go to the tavern district. We're going to sell our prisoners there. And I think it was this guy that we wanted to talk to. Pretty sure. Hi, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. Tell me about yourself. Looks like he's definitely a fighter, but I fight on foot. Okay. For 25 years. Looking for other work. Alright. $7,000? That's the most expensive companion I've seen, but I'm gonna get him. Because he looked like he was actually pretty decent. So I don't mind paying that. We can get that back very, very quickly through trading. So now we're kind of filling out our party a little bit. If I go to clan, we've got 3 companions now. I really need to get one that's I'm not going to do the healer quite yet. But we can definitely deck this guy out. So let's go here. Let's raise him so he's in the fights. Let's get him here. Perfect. All right, he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at his stats. He's very expensive. All right, so yeah, he is a good fighter. He's good at one-handed and polearm. Horrible at riding, which is fine. Horrible at athletics. So if he's not going to ride, we have to get him some points in athletics, I would think. So we're probably going to go that route. He does have a little bit he can gain there in terms of fighting. So we're going to gear him out a little bit, see if we can buy some upgrades. We're going to go back into this town here and see what we can upgrade him. Alright, so he definitely needs, I think he definitely needs a shield. I'm going to be a little bit thrifty on this because I think I have some decent stuff. So this is a tier 4 shield, so that should be pretty good. And it does have our logo on the back, our banner, which is really cool. But we'll give him that. This is a 2-handed and 1-handed spear, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's deck him out. What do we have as far as our... Oh, here we go. We'll probably need to get him some kind of helmet, so we're going to do that. We can actually go to shields and ranged or armor. So let's see. He's wearing... it looks cool, but it's not that great. Let's get him that. I think that looks pretty cool. Leather bracers. We'll give him some of those. We'll actually sell some of this other stuff since we're here. And what else should we get him? We need to get him a good helmet. I think we need to get him a good helmet here. 24 isn't too bad. This is not too heavy either. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I do like that. That looks pretty awesome, actually. Very, very cool. And do we have a good... We do. Okay. Eastern Pauldrons. Yes, that looks awesome. I love that. Very, very cool. Okay. He looks pretty good now. So that should definitely give him... He does have a horse. He does have a horse. But that should definitely be a big upgrade for him. And we can fight and get him leveled up. We're going to get rid of all this other stuff, though. I'm going to keep this armor just in case, because it does look cool. I might throw it on another companion. None of our companions have plate armor, as you can see. We're all kind of wearing leather, but pretty good leather. Not the best, but decent. I just sold that. Oh, they have a ton of it. We'll keep one. Oh, and I sold it again. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of it. All this stuff is going to go. Boom. Okay, we can always buy it again. So I'm going to pay $12,993. Let me see if there's anything I can trade to make that a little bit more palatable. We'll get rid of a little bit of iron ore. Tools, there's not much here. There's not much here that we can make a profit on. Let me see if there's anything that we can buy. Grapes. Nope. Nothing. Clay is not bad, but I already have a decent amount of clay, I'm pretty sure. 70 of them. Maybe we'll buy the linen. We'll buy the linen all out. We'll buy the pottery. I haven't seen pottery in the 50s for a long time, so we'll buy that. That seems very expensive for cotton, even though it's green. Okay. Well, that was a good chunk of change. All right. And then, now that we're clan tier 3, maybe we can buy another business. So what does this town produce? This one goes to that castle. This has got to be one for... Okay, so this one does cows. Steppe horses. And sheep. So this is more of a town that we can take a walk around and see what businesses are here. But this looks like more of a town that is livestock. Definitely livestock. So maybe a tannery? Something like that. We'll take a look in here and see what businesses are available. We can always switch the business as well. But if there's nothing that takes advantage of a tannery, I suppose that we can make one. I think that would be a good route. Okay, so there's a linen weavery, a clothier, pottery shop, tannery is over there. Okay, so we will probably want to buy a tannery. We'll give it a shot because all 3 towns are producing some sort of livestock. So I think that would be beneficial for us. This town's actually pretty cool. I'm liking it. I like this, how they all carry stuff and they're talking there. The town feels a little bit alive, you know. Oh, these are gang leaders here. Let's see if we can... Is there a way through? Doesn't look like we can... there's an invisible wall there, so let me see if there's a way around. Some of these towns are like mazes. We'll go around this other way. Think this is going to be the way to get there? Yeah. I tried to rescue... I don't know if I mentioned that, but I did try to go to the dungeon and rescue. You can pay to get in to the dungeon, but you can't quite... you can't talk to anyone that's being held there, which is kind of a bummer. So it's not in the game yet that I know of. Because our new lady friend got captured, obviously, in the last episode, and I was going to go rescue her, and couldn't even talk to her. I could see her down there, but I couldn't talk to her. Okay, tannery. So I just need to talk to a shop worker, right? Rawhide is good, but tannery turn leather into light armors. Are you sure you want to open a tannery? Yes. Okay, so we can, once you get to clan tier 3, you can have more businesses, because we were capped in clan tier 2 to 3, right? So definitely make sure you're buying more. So that's going to give us 4 renown if this one's profitable per day as we're moving around and trading. I love that skill. I love that skill because it makes this possible without fighting. So we're just gaining renown essentially. So that hopefully that one will turn out as good as these other ones. It's going to be at 0 for a little bit until it kind of gets going. But we kind of have we have 2 vintners and an oil press and a tanner now. But we'll see how that goes. And once we get the increased production, that's definitely going to make those go up a little bit faster as well. Not that I need the profit, but I'm more in it for the renown. Alright, so we're down here anyway. We might as well take a loop around the desert. I think that would be a good... We probably go up through here. We need to get back on our regular trade route. I've been kind of just sticking in one area. For the last couple episodes, we were kind of over in this area over here. So I'm going to try to, now that we're over here, I'm going to try to do a loop around and come back. And then once we kind of get back here, I'm going to check and see if our lady friend is out of prison and we can get married at some point as well. So maybe that's going to be in the next episode, guys. But we'll definitely do some more trading on our way over there and try to talk to some vassals that aren't too slow or too fast. We don't need to recruit troops. We need to trade. Dates are pretty cheap here. I'm going to buy a couple. They're probably going to eat them all. I wonder, I think you can lock them. Maybe they don't eat them if you lock them. There's just not much here. Just not much here. Hardwood's expensive here. Hides are a decent price. We'll pick up a couple hides, and that's probably about it. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Cheese, dates. Clay is very, very cheap here. 10. We'll buy it out. We'll buy it out. Wool, not too bad. We'll buy some of that. Definitely buy some hides. Tools, very cheap here. Well, cheaper. There's some, I've seen them at 60 or so, but we're going to buy them because we can sell them for 150, somewhere around that. We'll buy a little bit of them. And sheep are a pretty good price here, so I'll pick up some sheep. Actually, all of them. Actually, did I look and see what I could sell here? I'll sell a little bit of salt. Sell like one pottery, one velvet. And there's just not much here to sell. We're probably getting pretty close to our next level in trade. Yep, we're getting there. I was making some 10,000 kind of profit trades there for a little bit, and watching it go up was pretty cool. So, but now we got to build our inventory back up. And I feel like the best way to do that is, I don't know why we're going all the way over here. The best way to do that is by going around the outside of the map, I feel like. That's usually where the best deals are. Did we talk to this guy? Lost four guys? Oh no. We lost 2 guys. Ah. We have 4 relation. Very good. Okay. Sometimes it's worth doing that. And we can talk to him again and do our little... Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. We can't do a barter with him. I don't know why, but... maybe he's a minor faction and that's why. Alright, let's do a little bit more trading here. Butter. Yeah, let's get rid of a little bit. A little bit of salt. A little bit of wool. Oh, iron is worth quite a bit here. We're gonna sell all of it. We're just gonna sell all of it. Sheep. Get rid of a couple sheep. And let's see what we can buy. We can buy meat is decent. Maybe we'll get a little bit of meat. See the dates at 28. I'm gonna buy all of those. How are we looking on grain? We have plenty of grain for now. I'm gonna buy a couple hides. Tools are very cheap in the 60s. Gonna buy all of them. And that's probably it. Trade skill 136. Gotta get that up. See if I can talk to this guy. Haven't met him before. Something I'd like to discuss. Proposal that will benefit us both. Alright, let's get in here. Give him one of these. There you go. And 141 in charm. Let's take a look at our business, guys. Let's see if it's actually producing any. Oh man, 134. That's our most profitable business yet. That's because they're getting 3 towns that are producing livestock, I think. So they're it's a good business to own. So definitely look at the little villages before you buy your business. I think that's definitely the smart way to do it. All right, we're gonna head over here. Making 252 a day. Our steward is 142. We are doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Trade. Scouting 208. He was a good choice as a scout, so we've made some good decisions. And we'll see how that continues to fare throughout this season. Sell a couple tools. We bought those for 60, right? Yeah, so we're doubling our money. That's good. Velvet. I'm gonna sell those. Sheep. I'm gonna sell down to 100. Get rid of a little bit of wool. We'll get rid of, yeah, we'll definitely get rid of some clay. Sell that down to 20 or so. Okay. Butter. We bought that for pretty cheap. We're gonna get rid of some of that. And meat, we bought that for cheap. We're gonna get rid of all of that. Okay, and I think we'll get rid of a little bit of grain just to top that off. What can we buy here? We can absolutely buy some salt. We'll buy him out. We'll add more to the dates because I haven't seen them this low for a little bit. Fish, not the greatest deal. And we'll buy 1 piece of velvet. Okay. Made some good profit on that at 137 in trade as we move along. We'll stop by one more town and do a little bit of trading, and we'll probably call it for this episode. We need to find another business too, but I'll save that for the next episode. I think we'll go here for trade. we'll do... Oh, grain is worth quite a bit. I'll sell... double my money on that, almost. Probably get more for dates somewhere else. Salt somewhere else. Pottery. I'm gonna sell a little bit of that. Not all of it. Tools, I'm gonna sell that. I'm actually gonna sell all of them, because I think that's a pretty good deal. Velvet, we'll sell that. And the sheep will sell all of them. And anything worth buying here? I think we're good. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Remember, it is the weekend, so look out for more episodes. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.